Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. So I wake up this morning, praise the Lord. I see my portfolios, everything's down, and I'm like, what happened? And bam, China declares all cryptocurrencies transactions are illegal. Here we go again, guys. That's insane. Bitcoin price decreased about $5,000 from 45, 44, all the way to 40, typical, in a matter of minutes. And of course, we were really close to 2 trillion. Now we're at this price. So why is this happening every single time, like twice a year or so? Well, everyone, you have to understand that some countries are really rejecting this type of technologies because they don't have control over it. You have to see, like decentralized technologies, that cryptocurrencies and blockchains, they typically are away from the government's hands. And that's okay here in the US and some of the countries outside Europe, South America. But when it comes to China and other countries, they're like, no, 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 no. And we've seen over and over when they ban technology and, of course, Bitcoin very early last decade. So it is not the first time that they say this. In fact, in 2021, in May, we had a huge dip when they completely announced for the first time in 2021 that they were banning mining Bitcoin. So once again, they're like, okay, now no one in their country can do this because it's gonna be illegal. So that's really, in a way, I mean, coming from a Western view, that is a sad kind of thing for them because I mean, Bitcoin is meant to be used everywhere as a store of value, but it is what happened in some countries. So we have to, in a way, value freedom, right? So let me go ahead and show you something I wanted to tell you today from some of my best people here on Twitter that I like. I like to see their opinions. So Real Kiyosaki says China announced this morning a new crackdown on crypto. So what does that mean? It means that China is about to launch its own government crypto. As we know, if the US follows, FedCoin means Bitcoin out loud. US becomes centralized government like China. US communism begins, our freedom and take care. So, of course, now people are starting to think, so what if the US government starts doing something they were actually planning to do, which we've heard before from the Federal Reserve? Here, BitBoy Crypto saying, calling it now, 4 to 5 years, CBDCs will be here. The digital dollar will be adopted soon, and this timeline is inevitable. Deflation is becoming more a popular idea. Eventually, all CBDCs will fail and turn into one world currency. We will see the dominoes begin to fall. Everyone, we know, and the dollar is, very popular in the world, but as we see right now, the government has control of it. You may be against the way they are doing it. The value of the dollar is always decreasing, so we are finding ways, for example, cryptocurrencies or other investments. But in our time right now, cryptocurrencies are booming, are very famous, very popular. As I've been telling you in my previous videos, 57% of consumers do look at if they can pay with cryptocurrencies because that's what they want, and that's why companies are starting to adopt. That's why Flex is very popular and other type of companies that allow cryptocurrency transactions. So I was thinking, so what if China, instead of being a negative or against voice of cryptocurrencies, what if we're a positive? Well, easily, my friends, the price of Bitcoin will be already at $100,000. If you see the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum not reaching the goals everybody thinks, it's because countries like China that carry so much weight in the cryptocurrency community are against it. If Bitcoin and other countries were for it, Bitcoin easily 100,000, Ethereum easily $10,000. I'm talking and more, easily breaking the new records. Just think about that. Now take a look at this. Some people in the government saying digital authoritarianism. China is forcing its citizens to stay away from decentralized currency onto the digital yuan, so that the CCP can track all their money movements. You fear Big Brother? Then you should also fear what the Fed might be designing. So, guys, I don't tell you to be afraid. I don't tell you to kind of like start panicking. Don't do that. But always, it is a good reminder to diversify, because in the world of crypto, right, it is something that is popping up right now for us in our generation in 2021, 2020. It is what it's bursting out, and everyone is like, oh, what is crypto? Let me see, let me invest, let me buy Dogecoin or so. So all the regulations, the rules are created today and few years back. So diversify just in case something goes the way we didn't anticipate, all right? but that's what we like to diversify, guys. Now, Bitcoin Magazine, this is something very exciting and I will say interesting. Brief history of China tech bans. YouTube 2009, they banned YouTube. Facebook 2009. Google 2010. Wikipedia 2019, but take a look at Bitcoin 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2021. What does that mean? Well, some people say they just want to buy the dip. They do it because they want to manipulate the price, and then they have some Chinese investors buying the dip. Maybe, maybe not, but you'll be the judge. They do that, and of course, every time that happens, we see the reflection and the consequence in the price as we're seeing it this morning. And of course, here's another one. China bans Bitcoin. Bam, 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 bam. And of course, you're here. So it could continue coming. We'll see what happens, right? So get ready for that. Here's another one. Bitcoin returns every time China bans or tries to ban it. And I mean, I lived through May 21st, and it was beautiful because it came all the way down and then it came all the way back up. Let me go ahead and show you. So 1 year, look at this. On May, this is when China banned it, because I remember I went to see family, came all the way down to $34,000. It was ugly, but after some time, it came back up to the 50s, guys. So there you go. And that's what I believe China really first is, because if they cannot control Bitcoin with their own hands, everything 100%, of course, they don't want to participate, and they want to try to get everyone in their country against and not able to reach Bitcoin and cryptocurrency blockchain. So that's what they want. And whatever they can control 100%, that's what they want to implement for their own country. It's their country. They do whatever they want. And last but not least, everyone, here it is. Wikipedia and Bitcoin in 2010. Wikipedia editors deleted the Bitcoin page calling it a scam. Today, Wikipedia accepts Bitcoin for donations. Guys, once again, this is a call to buy the dip. As we had it at the beginning of the week, we bought the dip on Algorand, Cardano, AMP token, and much more. And then 2 days later, we saw the rise, and that was great to see some profits. Now, of course, we have this dip. Once again, flash crash. We're going to come back up. You relax. All good. Long-term growth, little by little, my friends. China will pass, and it's going to get very interesting, to be honest with you. I'm not panicked, but I'm always alert to what happens, so we are staying informed. Thank you so much for watching. This is amazing. What a great week. Please go ahead, like, subscribe to the channel right now, turn on those notification bells. If you have a question, check my links down below for your free Bitcoin, stocks, and talk to me on Discord. And that'll be awesome, because we're creating something amazing. You take care, and well, let's see what happens, because this is getting interesting. But as always, if you have cryptocurrencies on the side, make sure you stake them. Make sure you get interest. That's what I did for my Algorand. I moved all my Algorand from Coinbase to Coinbase Pro, and then from Coinbase Pro to the Algorand wallet. I'll tell you more in the live streams, but I'm pretty excited. That's something you should do, because I'm getting more interest than a typical savings account in a bank. That's what I'm telling you. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and they're gonna make our life better. Peace.